In a sermon by Reverend Father Peter Leo Bassie, we are told the story of a man who was born blind. Reflecting on this story, Father Bassie explained how the Lord Jesus Christ became a shepherd to the blind man by restoring his sight. When the Lord becomes your shepherd, you get to receive whatever you lack. Brother Linabe will give us the details.
In chapter 9, a man blind from birth was healed by the Lord Jesus Christ. Preaching this message, Reverend Father Martin Bassie said that the blind man received his sight because the Lord was his shepherd. When the Lord becomes your shepherd, you will lack nothing.
Today, our gospel reading began with Jesus Christ walking alongside with his disciples. And here they saw this man begging, born blind. It was the disciples, having seen this blind man, called the attention of Christ that, look at this man. He is born blind. Who's sick? Is he or his spirit? Jesus Christ answered them, neither the man nor the parents sin, but this man is like this simply because the work of God should accomplish in his life. In other words, he is going to be the subject by which so many people will be transformed and then be converted to God. My dear people of God, when we look at the whole story, what are we going to learn from it? It's what we draw from the responsorial psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. For the blind man, the most important thing is that he can see. And for him, the Lord is his shepherd. He has released him from this sin, quote unquote, that was imposed on him. The Lord is there as shepherd to grant you what's due for you.
Father Bassie explained how the healing process took place. When the Lord healed the blind man, he instructed him to go and bathe in the pool of Siloam to complete his healing process. According to Father Bassie, when we are in dire need of God, he comes to us and does his part. We are supposed to do our part, not just to sit and relax. Moreover, Father Bassie mentioned the Pharisees who rose against the blind man on account of his healing. Not everyone will celebrate you upon your achievement. He said, there will always be enemies of progress, and you need them because the table of God will only be prepared for you in their presence.
When this blind man that was born blind got his healing, the scribes and the Pharisees plunged into action. They attacked the man who was born blind. Now can see. They attacked him. Who killed you? By what means? And the man said, I don't know. This man that they call Christ, I don't know him, but they call him Christ. Spat on the ground. They said, and they rubbed that paste and asked me to go and bathe. And now I can see. The scribes and Pharisees do not care about the process of healing and how the man has regained his sight. They don't care about the joys that the restoration of sight brings. No. Their own focus is on the law. And that law is the Sabbath law. That nobody is supposed to do any good. This man was hoping that with what he has now experienced, the entire people will be with him rejoicing. Well, no. When you reflect in your own life, you may have experienced a lot of setbacks made by people very close to you, machinated by people very close to you, executed by people you think that they will support your dreams and aspirations. Not everybody will celebrate with you upon your achievement or upon you're trying to achieve your goals. No. Enemies of progress, they're always there, always there. But you know what? In this life, your enemies are very, very important. Never you say you don't want to have enemies. If you don't want to have enemies, the table of God will never be prepared before you. No.
In conclusion, the man of God said,
Are we also blind? Yes, we are also blind. Answering the question raised by the scribes and the Pharisees, we are also blind. In our activities, you know yourself better. You are blind. Definitely, we are all blind. And this spiritual blindness we are called upon today, that we need to reflect and ask God for mercy. You need to accept God in your life. And you need to contribute towards your own divine healing. That before God prepares that table before us, in the presence of our adversaries, we need to transform ourselves first. So that our table will become very bumptious. Don't look for the world. But so many food will be there, plenty and others.
Gnbc News, Brother Gnbc reporting.